Idaho woman linked to accused murderer Patrick Frazee pleads guilty. Cripple Creek, Colorado. KKTV's 11 News has confirmed that Lee, aka Crystal Kenny, said she moved. According to the judge, Lee's sentence could be anywhere from 12 to 18 months in prison, community corrections, or probation. The sentencing will not occur until sentencing for people charged in the case is completed, which could. Lee is scheduled to back in court on June 24 at 11 a.m. 11 News will update this article as more information becomes available. From the Associated Press, Cripple Creek, Colorado. AP The latest, a woman will testify against the Colorado man accused of killing his fiancée after admitting that she moved a cell phone to try to thwart investigators. 32-year-old Crystal Kenny of Hanson, Idaho pleaded guilty Friday to tampering with evidence connected to the death of Kelsey Barrett, who was last seen on Thanksgiving. Barrett's fiancé, Patrick Frazee, is charged with murder and solicitation of murder in the 29-year-old woman's death. In a statement in court, Kenny said she learned that Frazee had killed someone. Kenny says she moved the. Police have not found Barrett's body but have said evidence suggests she was killed at her home in a mountain town near Colorado Springs. Authorities have not disclosed the nature of the relationship between Kenny and Frazee. A woman has pleaded guilty to a charge that she tampered with evidence connected to the disappearance of a Colorado woman and has agreed to testify against the man charged with killing her. Crystal Jean Lee Kenny entered the plea Friday to the charge related to the death of Kelsey Barrett, who was last seen on Thanksgiving. Prosecutors in December charged Barrett's fiancé, Patrick Frazee, with murder and solicitation of murder in the 29-year-old woman's death. Kenny is from Hanson, Idaho, and has agreed to testify against Frazee. She will be sentenced. Police have not found Barrett's body but have said evidence suggests she was killed at her home in a mountain town near Colorado Springs on or around Thanksgiving. Copyright 2019 The Associated Press. All rights reserved. Background KKTV Crystal Lee, an Idaho woman linked to murder suspect Patrick Frazee, is scheduled to be in court Friday morning in Teller County. Lee is facing a charge of tampering with evidence. Police believe Patrick Frazee killed his fiancée, Kelsey Barrett. Crystal Lee is scheduled to appear in court at 8:30 Friday morning. The 4th Judicial Woodland Park Police said Barrett's cell phone pinged on November 25 in Gooding, Idaho. That's about 30. A Twin Falls, Idaho couple, Joe and Patty Rockstall, talked to our sister station KMBT about their connection to Lee. The Rockstalls said one of their employees came to them in October, and said that a man had asked her best friend to kill the mother of his child. That best friend, the Rockstalls told CBS News that their employee told them Frazee threatened Lee, saying little. Patty Rockstall says she connected the dots a month and a half later after watching Barrett's mother plead for help finding her daughter. On December 17, Patty Rockstall called the Colorado Bureau of Investigation. Show comments. Viewers with disabilities can get assistance accessing this station's FCC public inspection file by contacting the station with the information listed below. Questions or concerns?
Raindrop, drip, drop top, top smoking, no cooking the hot pot. I keep fucking on your bitch, yeah, that.